Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you all are doing okay this morning. I'm doing good. I just sat down. I've been rushing around a little bit. I'll hop into the game. I like to usually sit on the start screen to warm up a little bit. But this game, you know, it's kind of like they wanted to harken back to the old days. So they got that loud start screen music. And I'm not trying to subject y'all to that. I know y'all have wonderful, cute, precious, delicate ears, and I'm not trying to abuse them, y'all. I'm trying to treat your ears very well. I only want the best for them, I promise. I respect ears, y'all. I'm not trying to blow them out. Because, you know, it's an empathetic thing, y'all. I don't like having my ears blown out, so you know, I'm not gonna blow your ears out. But here we are. What are we doing today? Today, we're gonna focus on the Thieves Guild. You know, it's actually, I can see where we've left off. We were working on the Thieves Guild a bit last time. And I think I'd like to pick back up with it. So let me get a sip of coffee. Oh my good gracious, that is delicious. That is delicious. Very, very good. So what's been going on? Well, not a lot since yesterday, you know, just chilling. I've been getting the YouTube videos up, getting them out one a day. I've got a new process, y'all. I can tell you a little bit about it. It's pretty simple, you know, just getting those things just as soon as the stream is over. I go and I take the VOD after the one I've just uploaded, and I get that thing going to YouTube, y'all. And I don't know, these things are 4 hours, usually 3-4 hours long or so. Sometimes not quite that long, but just depending where, you know, the energy was for the day. But I get that thing uploaded to YouTube, and I don't do a whole lot, y'all. I just about broke myself trying to do all this video editing, and it wasn't the play for me. I'm not, you know, I just don't quite have the energy for all that. It was turning it into like a whole job, and it's like, oh my God, can I just focus on streaming? Like, I'm on all these platforms now, and I feel pressure to do all this, and I kind of felt like I was caving under all that pressure. And so I backed way off of it, but I want to keep getting my VODs up on YouTube, kind of going back to my roots a little bit. Full length VOD. I'm just going to be cutting out and I'm doing it all on YouTube. We're not putting anything in DaVinci no more. I ain't trying to look at that right now. But yeah, so just putting them up on YouTube, cutting the intro screen off, and I'm gonna be cutting the breaks out of them. And then I just pick a thumbnail. Like, I actually just watch the YouTube video, and I try to find, like, I kind of come up with a title or whatever in the description. And then I look for a thumbnail just by watching the video and then taking a screenshot of it. And maybe I add something to it. I don't know. Maybe stick a game logo on it. Just, you know, touch it up a little bit, whatever. Maybe put a red arrow. Maybe stick a red arrow on there somewhere, or draw a circle around something. I don't know. But I don't plan on doing a whole lot with that. You know, I'm really just focused on getting the VODs up so y'all can watch them on YouTube if you want to, if you miss one. So it's kind of a better experience watching stuff like that on YouTube than it is to watch it on Twitch. That's just my experience. When I'm watching stuff like that, this sort of feature length or longer videos, I kind of prefer to watch them on YouTube as opposed to watching them on Twitch. And part of it is, I guess, I mean, everybody has a different TV, y'all, but I have a big Google TV, and the Twitch app on there is not as good. What is my TV? It's like a Hisense or something like that. I got a great deal on it, y'all. The thing's 55 inches and I paid just under $300 for it, and it's really good. But the Twitch app on there is not nearly as good and fleshed out as the YouTube app, and I bet y'all kind of have a similar experience if you watch the stuff on your TV. But yeah, so I've kind of scaled down a little bit. It's just to prevent burnout. I think the whole thing, y'all, I think it kind of dawned on me. Let me get a sip of coffee. When I was having all these problems, and I'm still healing from this infection, y'all, but everything is like scabbed over now. And it looks to be going in the right direction. Everything looks good. You know, I think we're like 6 weeks, 5.5 weeks post that second procedure. And I think I'm okay. And I think I'm just healing as normal now. But this whole thing kind of just put things in a different perspective for me, I guess. And I just kind of felt like, well, maybe I'm just doing too much with a lot of what I'm doing. I said, maybe we scale back a little bit and just take things a little bit easier. And then after I started, doing a little bit less, I started saying, you know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better, just in general. I don't feel quite so tired. And I said, yeah, maybe a little less is kind of the play, But yeah, so just kind of doing the YouTube stuff now. And maybe I'll get back to making some clips at some point, but I don't know. Right now, what I'm really, really, really focused on is being here for y'all and doing my streams. This is what I love to do. I don't really feel like I'm a video editor, I don't really feel like that's my calling in life. I feel like I'm a Twitch streamer. I think that's kind of it's what I'm drawn to do. It's just to come on here and play games and hang out with y'all and yap. It's what I love to do, really. The whole video editing thing is kind of like, man, I could take it or leave it. I'm not really passionate about it. But what I am passionate about is streaming. And I love to stream. I love to chat with y'all. And just play video games and run around in these virtual worlds. Fun as fuck. That's what I've been doing my whole life, y'all. I've always been a gamer. Like I think I played my first video game when I was 6 or 7 years old. And I was like at my uncle's house at that point. Well, it was my grandmother's house because my uncle was still living with his mother over there. And gosh, this is a long ass time ago. But the first video game I ever played, y'all, it was Kung Fu on the NES, and I played it over there at my grandmother's house with my uncle. And he didn't really want to let me play. He's the guy that went, I tell you, my uncle was in the Navy. He's the guy that went in the Navy. And he let me play a little bit, but he didn't want me hogging it. He was like, no, give me that back. You little fucker. Give me the control. Give me the sticks back. Yeah. Yeah, I just love playing games though. Been doing it my whole life. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, we got company here. What's he doing? Oh my. Damn, he's got a big ass snout, y'all. That boy got a big jaw on him. Thing's like a damn anvil, y'all. My God. Is this like the Giga Chad Argonian or something? But I'm sitting here with my slicer out, y'all. I might be getting ready to cut his head off. I hadn't really made up my mind yet. But I might do it. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna play some video games. Let's see, that's Amusay. I thought that, oh my god, wait a minute, what have I logged into? What have you done, Amusay? Seranus, have you done something perverted with this man, Amusay? I don't know what to make of it, y'all. He's squatting on this man's face. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a big ass lizard squatting on a person's face. Well, oh my god. I have blasphemed, y'all. This is not a lizard. It's an Argonian. I apologize to all fellow Argonians. You deserve, and we deserve far more respect than that. This is how they're oppressing me, y'all. You know, I guess the propaganda's getting to me. But yeah, you don't see something like this every day. I'm not really sure what to make of it. But let me see. Let's do some quests. Lost histories. Oh yeah. Seranus is dead. I found his body in the secret chamber with Amusay and the Pale Lady. Well, I wonder what they were getting up to. It is a cause for wonder, y'all. Okay, let's talk to him. Maybe I can put my... Oh, hold up. Hold up. I'm trying to... How do you put up your sword? Gosh darn it. Oh well, let's just talk to him. What should I do? Follow me, I reckon, big boy.
We shall be stealthy.
You know, if you're through squatting on Amusay's face, you know, whatever you're doing, you should shut your mouth. That's one thing you could do. Now just hold on a minute. Stop asking me questions. Like, are you the Riddler?
We shall be stealthy.
I'm trying to get out of this chair, y'all, but he's made it difficult. There we go. Okay, I can do basic things, y'all. Please, don't worry. Okay, let me see. Ceramic got human blood. Human blood? Oh right, we're in the Count's castle, y'all. That's why there's human blood in a bottle, because this big boy, this man is Count, I think his name is Count Giannis. I think it's Count Giannis or something like that. Actually, I'm gonna pronounce it the way you should, which is Janus. Count Janus, because it starts with the A. Also, I just noticed I have a level up. So I'll definitely do that. How do you, let's see. There we go. We can walk. I don't wish to run, y'all. You know, there's a real danger of stubbing your toe when you're running. But his name, I believe, is spelled Janus, and I'm not about to sit here and call him Giannis. I've heard people do that, and I think it's bad behavior. It's clearly Janus. There's an ancient portcullis, or cullis, or portcullis. I don't know how to pronounce it. Fuck it. It does not really matter, because nobody in the modern world uses that word. So I promise it does not matter. And if they are using it, it's extremely questionable, and you should avoid that person. Look. Oh no, Amusay, what did you do? Are you trying to steal that human blood? Oh my god, take a screenshot for evidence. I might need to blackmail him later. Also, let me get that gold out of your hair, boy. You know, some people put gold in their teeth. Apparently, Argonians put it on their hair. You know, I wonder if he's got gold in his grill, too. And that's how I refer to my mouth, y'all. I don't know how y'all refer to your mouth, but I think we should replace it with grill, just permanently. I would like to hear dentist, you know, saying grill. Like open your mouth wider. Wider. I need to see your grill. Yeah. I just thought about that. I think that would be lovely if dentists would do that. I think it's better than mouth. You know, it used to be that we just always said mouth, and then rappers came along and they decided that they were going to refer to your mouth as a thing in which you cook hamburgers on and hot dogs. And I always wondered about that. I questioned the reasoning and the logic behind that, but also I don't fight against these things. You know, I think hip hop language is rather cool, so yes, I wish to say grill. And I'm gonna say it, and nobody's gonna stop me. Knife. I just hope we can get it to catch on more in dentistry. You open the door with secret cell key. The frick? My God. Why would you leave out? Why would you just say you open the door with secret cell key? Why would you not say like you open the door with a or the? Don't we need an article here? Like, how do we... What? We need an article, y'all. You can't just say with secret cell key. Like, I'm gonna start leaving articles out of sentences, y'all. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Frick. I agree with it. No more articles, y'all. It's just a waste of space. That's what they used to say about me in school. You know, that I was a waste of space. Also, they used to tell me, like all of my teachers used to tell me, you have so much potential. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's hurtful. Because if you've never thought about it, that's an insult. Okay, that's an insult. Because basically they're saying that whatever's going on with you, you're not good enough right now. Is basically what they're saying, because what they're doing is they're basically drawing a line between 2 points, where you are now and where you could be or should be, right? So telling someone they have so much potential, to me, is really an insult. And I'm just not here for it. And I would always tell them, you know what I told them? I gave it right back to them. Anytime one of these stupid teachers told me I had so much potential, I'd say, yeah, you know what, honey? You got a lot of potential too. I know that you're just a lowly teacher right now, but if you work really hard, maybe one day, you can become like an intermediary principal or something like that. Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say you could be a full-fledged principal, but maybe you could be an assistant principal. You know, if you keep working at this, maybe in 10, 15 years, you could be an assistant principal. You know, you got so much potential. Gosh. Fuck yourself. Y'all, I apologize. I don't look fondly upon the teachers of my youth. Cheese wedge, cheese wheel. Amusay, have you noticed, Amusay, that I'm not sneaking Amusay. Let's just see. I don't know why you're doing this. Is it to show me that you are submissive to me, or what? Because you don't have to crawl around on your hands and knees. You know, we're just walking through the castle. We've already done the dirty business. Okay, we're fine now. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to crawl around with your nose in my buns. Okay, just get up. Starting to creep me out a little bit. So that's a red door. You know, let's find a door that's not red. Maybe we just go back this way. I reckon we can run, y'all. We ain't got to. Well, you know, maybe I should be sneaking too. We'll sneak. And you say, you know what, big boy? We'll sneak together. And we got to get you out of these beggar's clothes, you say. Like, boy, you got gold in your hair. If you just went to the pawn shop and sold some of that shit, you'd be a lot better off, you know. You could probably get about 20 gold for each one of those nuggets you got there. And I'm not making that up, you say. You should look into it. Maybe you could go on Facebook Marketplace or something. You know. I think you could do quite well for yourself. But the only thing about you say, y'all, is I don't believe that he's kind of tech savvy. Like, I don't think he could really use a smartphone. Maybe he could use a dumb phone. You know, we could probably get him one of those. Gosh, I'm sneaking fast, y'all. Crocodile Queen rides again? Maybe through here. Let's go this way. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what the goal is, y'all. Oh, man. If there's not a hole, there's not a goal. Let me make sure this one is, open it in the map. So we're supposed to be in here. Well, let me just talk to him.
What should I do?
Well, I've already... Yeah.
We shall be stealthy.
Okay, so I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, y'all. I have totally lost the thread. Hold up. Quest, lost histories. I found the... Right. So maybe there was something to do. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back, because I don't... Maybe I was supposed to pick something up off the Ranus. Well, it's giving me this now. It's kind of leading me better.
Hell, Glarther is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think? Absolutely.
We'll go through here. I think we're on the right path, y'all. I do believe so. Is it showing me to go through this door? I believe it is. Okay, here we go. I don't know, y'all. Don't ask me, I don't know. Oh, okay. We're outside now. Very good. We're getting a decent frame rate. 67, like, I guess I needed a computer restart. Do y'all do that? Do y'all restart your computers every so often? Like, I just feel like it's a good idea every couple of days or so, at least once a week, because I think it clears out some shit that gets stopped up in memory. You know, like little data fragments or something. And it can cause like systemic slowdown and stuff. I don't have any idea if that's true, y'all. I have no idea. But I do know that restarting like refreshes memory and stuff. So maybe it helps. Clearly the last time I was playing this game and I was out in the open world and I was streaming, y'all, I was getting 30 frames per second and now I'm getting 90. And I had restarted my computer just a few days ago. And I like to think it made a difference. Oh my gosh! How did I just do a whole sneak level at one time? Well, we don't need to sneak now. Can I ride, aim you say? I mean, not like that. I mean, can I ride on his back like a mount? Like, could he just carry me? I wish you could. I don't know why they don't let you ride people in this game. Like, why is it okay to ride? Have y'all ever thought about this? Why is it okay to ride horses? but it's not okay to ride people. You know, you can ride people in one context, but it's extremely lascivious, and people shouldn't be doing it unless they are trying to make a child, you know, and they're married. That's the only time it's okay, y'all. I'm just truthing here, and everybody knows it. But look, why can you not ride people like they're donkeys? You know? I don't understand it. You should be able to do it. Especially if they consent to it, but also maybe not if they don't have to entirely consent to it. Like, y'all, there's levels of consent. Y'all know this, right? Like, they could begrudgingly let you do it. And that would be okay, because that's still consent. They might not like it very much, but they're okay with it. You know? Yeah, totally. Lost Histories. Amusai and I escaped from Castle Skingrad. Let's see if he will keep his word and tell me about the book. Well, surely he will. He's a fellow...
Anything for my savior.
Okay, that was... Amusai, I'm gonna have to tell you right now, big boy, that was off-putting what you just did. Yeah, you understand that, right? You're nodding your head. Okay, good. You don't just run up on me like that. You know, what you've been doing all this time was a little bit strange. You know, the way you were following me around, sneaking. Yeah, you look a little ashamed of yourself. And you should be. Don't shrug, and you say, do not shrug your shoulders at me. Okay, look me dead in the eye. Now, tell me about the lost histories of Tamriel.
He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild that asked about him or a book. Look under the bush near the well, behind Nerastarel's house. I was gonna take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You should take it.
Yes, and I don't consider it repaid, you say. You have a life debt to me now. You have a life debt, okay? And also, you say, this is just a pointer before I let you go, okay? Let me get a sip of coffee and I'll tell you. You got some loose skin on your neck. Yeah, you know? And I would like for you to start putting some lotion on there. Maybe some Dermasil. That's very high-powered stuff. But also Cetaphil is very good. And a lot of dermatologists recommend Cetaphil over Dermasil these days. And I want you to just start rubbing some on your neck every night before you go to bed. Okay? Now be a good boy and fuck off.
Safe journey.
Whatever. Poor him, you say. Now, he said something under a bush near the table. Something like that. Somewhere. I don't know. Was y'all paying attention? I couldn't get past the turkey neck that he had. You know, he had one of them damn... Y'all, some people have a gobbler on them. And he had a turkey neck. An expert of marksman has a slight chance of paralyzing their target.
Hi there.
Good to see you.
How goes it?
Okay, gentlemen, be about your business. You know, you're on the city guards. You don't have time to be glad-handing little, you know, the citizens like me. You've got to be watching out for crime. You can't just be doing whatever you feel like doing. You're not on your damn lunch break. Let me see what time it is. It's 2 p.m. Yeah, and they're just going around talking to people. I'm gonna need for them to tighten up a little bit, y'all. You know. I'm something of a Lumberg, y'all. You know, I'm that kind of boss. Do y'all know Bill Lumberg? Let me show you Bill Lumberg. If y'all have never seen this movie, it is a cult classic. It's called Office Space. Lumberg. This is me right here as a boss. Okay. Just the fucking worst, y'all. And this is how I sort of modeled my boss behavior when I was at the leadership, when I was on the leadership team at my old job. But, just I always had coffee. Anytime I would come up to somebody to ask them what they were doing or to talk to them about something, there's a scene, y'all, I won't say it, but there's a scene in this movie where I will say it too, actually. But Peter is the main character. And there's a scene in the movie where Peter, now but y'all have had time to see this. What year is this movie? Okay, it's a 99 film. Okay, so I don't feel bad if you haven't seen it. It's like, it's at this point, and it's such a cult classic. At this point, it's like saying some shit like, oh yeah, Vader was Luke's father, and somebody's offended by that. It's like, okay, but there's a scene in the movie where Peter's like, he has a dream about Lumberg, and Lumberg's banging his girlfriend. And Lumberg's hitting it from the back. And he's like sipping coffee, and then he turns to the camera and he's talking to Peter. He's like, oh, hi, Peter. Have you got that CPS report ready for me yet? And it's just hilarious, y'all. If y'all have not seen Office Space, please get on it. Be about it. Top recommendation for me. If you don't laugh, it's your money back, guaranteed, y'all. Lovely statue. I wish to have one for me like this one day, but I don't wish for mine to have a bunch of nasty cracks in it. Like, this has to be repaired. You know, you have to fill those cracks in. Y'all, I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Let's go over here. I'm supposed to be finding the dang book. Here it is right here. Oh my. Sorry. Okay, it's short, so I'll read it, y'all. In an earlier volume, I discussed the vagaries and influences of the Adric prophecies, more commonly known as the Elder Scrolls. Readers wanting to know the history behind the highly inappropriate appellation, quote-unquote, Adric, can refer to chapters 23 through 27 of my previous work for a full explanation, as well as the incompetencies of my good comrade Theron of Mournhold, who named them thus. I would have used the word thusly there because I prefer it to thus. Yeah. The influences of the archivally historic Elder Scrolls cannot be understated. Once a prophecy contained in an Elder Scroll is intact in Tamriel, the text of the parchment becomes fixed. All readers ingest the same divine message. It becomes a historical document declaring the unequivocal truth of past events. Scholars, even those as dim-witted as Theron of Mournhold, cannot argue the bias of the writer, like he has with my earlier works. Not even magic can affect the word written upon those ancient pages. So this is good. This is a good little read. If all the books, I wish that they would have limited some of the writing in some of the books. I would love to read some of these books to y'all, like these the different books of Elder Scrolls. Maybe one day we'll have a book reading day and we read some of the fun, like I would like to read y'all The Lusty Argonian Maid. You know, it would just be fun. But some of these are actually quite long. But I like that they kept it to just like a page and a half. I'm trying to take the thing. Enter. Okay, quest updated. I have the Lost Histories of Tamriel. Now all I have to do is to return it to Scriva and Bravil. Okay, so we're headed to Bravil, y'all. Home of the Bra. Welcome to Braville, home of the bra. Can I get your order? That was one of my favorite shows coming up. I think it was called Good Burger. It came on Nickelodeon, y'all. Is that even still a channel? Like, my God. Are channels even still a thing? Is TV a thing? Not really the way it used to be, is it? Unless you get like an antenna or some shit. And I can't recommend that. I do not recommend antennae. Some people call them antennas, y'all. I call them antennae because I like to be appropriate in my speech. It's trying to tell me to go over here. Oh, it wants me to go outside. All I have to do is open my map. Okay, so none of my binds are working. That's fine. It doesn't matter. You know, y'all, I've got this mouse and it misbehaves. Maybe what I need to do... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Today, when I'm finished streaming at some point, I am going to move... I'm gonna move that mouse software into a better folder because I think something's going on. Y'all know that, like, there's sometimes with the new Windows, I think x86 sometimes has problems with like UAC stuff, like the user, I think it's called user access controls. I think I'm gonna move my mouse software out of that folder and just somewhere like in root C or something, and I bet you it'll stop doing this mess because I've had problems, like weird problems with software before, and a lot of times it's linked to that. And I looked and I hadn't seen where people are having all these problems having to restart the software and stuff. And maybe it's to do with that. Because I've had games misbehave before I took them out of x86. And get a sip of coffee. Let's head to Braville. Beep. Braville, Braville, Braville. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of something fuzz. I don't know. That is a song though. Sing a song of sixpence.
Excuse me, my lady. Excuse me, my lady.
Shut up. You're saying, Locke?
Yes.
What do you want? What do you want? A gold coin? A single gold coin will help a lady out? Feed your children for like 10 weeks on a single gold coin? Is that what you wish to say? Because I feel like that's what you wish to say to me. And I don't wish to hear it. I hear it all the time, y'all. You can't go anywhere in Tamriel. The beggars will beg the life out of you, y'all. You just have to smack them. You know, some people punch Nazis. I punch beggars, y'all. It's just all in a day's work. Part of being the crocodile queen. Hey, Screeva, honey, Screeva, where are you going? I needed to speak to you. Please do not run away from me. She's a cat person, y'all. They act like this. She's got all this, she's got seashells in her hair, y'all. What do you expect?
You have found Theranos and the lost histories of Tamriel?
Precisely. Precisely. Screeva, Theranos? No? The book? Yes.
Theranos is dead? I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years. You have earned the reward. Here is your payment.
Okay, thank you, Screeva, but let's be honest. You're not really losing sleep over Theranos, are you? You don't really care. You didn't really know him. Yeah. You don't have to act like you're sad, y'all. You know, people do this all the time. They hear about somebody that's passed and they start acting. They're like, oh my God, oh no, oh no. You don't even know them. Shut your mouth. Screeva's the same way. She's gonna send flowers to the family. Never met the man in her whole life, y'all. Never met him. What's that you say? They were dating and I just don't pay attention. Yeah, I could believe that. Okay, Thieves Guild special jobs.
You are skillful, but not skillful enough.
Oh no.
Prove your worth to me. Provide the guild fences with the bounty of your work, then return.
Okay, so we've updated independent thievery. Let's have a look.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
Yeah, Shadowhide the Hunter. Same to you. You know, that's kind of like our little thing we say to each other. You know, it's sort of like our secret handshake in a way. But even more cool. You know. So let me open my quest. Independent thievery. So I'll need about 500. So Screeva told me she won't have another commission job for me until I sell more stolen property to the guild fences. Like Luciana Galen. I'll need about 500 gold worth of stolen goods before she will trust me sufficiently. Yeah, it's odd, isn't it, that stealing more causes these people to trust you more. When most people, if they find out you're stealing, they trust you less. I guess they don't call them the Thieves Guild for no reason, huh? Yeah, totally. Okay, so let's do that. Let me make it my main quest. Alright, and then now...
Excuse me, my lady.
Why has my frames all of a sudden gone to mess? Like, why are we doing this 30 frames per second shit again? When we were out, y'all, I was in the open world doing like 80 frames. Does anybody know what's going on with that? Why would I be in an instant city getting less frames? We're about to go out here and look, see what the deal is. But I'm gonna have to figure this all out off stream, because there was a point when I was getting 100 frames out in the open world. But yeah, it's doing this again. Does the game have like some kind of... We're on 28. This is ridiculous. The game's animating smoothly. It's fine. It's bothersome that it's doing that. Because it makes it a little bit hitchy and choppy when it doesn't have to be.
Excuse me, my lady.
So clearly something has happened. Okay, so let's see. How much gold have I fenced? How do you know? They had, I think it was like 4. How do you look at this? I think there's a way. Find items stolen 236. Locks picked. I've told 209 jokes. Wow, good job, Lizard Queen. You do it. Do it, lady, do it. Creatures killed. But, you know, we've fenced quite a few things, but... I think if we talk... Well, let me see. Let me think about this. I'm gonna go to the inn and sleep, and we're gonna get our level up. Because that makes everything easier. Boop. Let's go in here. Then we'll figure out how much we fenced and how much we need to get, and we'll go on a little thieving spree.
It's you. Hi.
Don't talk to me like that. Why are these people so mean? Go up here. I gotta talk. What am I doing, y'all? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let me go back down here. Let me see.
I see you're a follower.
What's going on with you?
What exactly do you...
Gilgondrin.
please.
Silver Home on the water has beds and food. What's your pleasure?
Bed, please.
There's a room free, all right. Best you'll find in Reveal, if I do say so.
How are you
20
charging
gold, and
20
it's yours for the
gold?
night.
Like, bro's charging 20 gold in this little shithole town. Like, this little backwater shithole.
Right.
I'll take it. Alright,
Farewell.
let's go up here and get in our bed. Door. Here we go. This is bound to be it. Why is the door open so slow? Like, my God. Fix that door. Put some oil on those hinges. Like, when's the last time this building's been inspected? Like, my God, I'm gonna have to call the BBB, y'all, the Better Business Bureau. They'll take care of this mess, y'all. Let's sleep. It's 9 p.m. Let's sleep 1 hour, or let's just sleep 3 hours, because I want it to be later so we can do some thieving. What? No, y'all, no. I've become a vampire. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, I didn't mean, I meant to cleanse that. I forgot. It's been so, oh no. No. What the freak? It says you dream of someone sleeping peacefully in his bed when a shadowy, gaunt figure silently enters the room. Approaching the bed, the figure leans down and sinks its fangs into the sleeping person. That ain't right. After a few moments, the pale figure rises, blood dripping down her chin. Disgusting. As color flows back into the vampire's face and her features fill out, you recognize the face as your own? You awake screaming? What the heck? Y'all. I've read, y'all. Gosh darn it. Darn it all. I've read that it sucks being a vampire in Oblivion, whereas you're very powerful in Skyrim. Do I reload the save? Y'all, I don't feel like reloading the save. Oh my God, I've become a vampire. Is this a part, are we gonna let this, is this gonna be canon, y'all? Is the Crocodile Queen a bloomin' vampire? I don't know about this. Confirm, I guess.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good.
Wait,
You'll need a
no,
clear
what is
conscience
this?
for what I'm about to propose.
I'm not a murderer. Who is he? What are they talking about? I have not murdered anybody. That's not a part of this playthrough. What in the heck? I didn't murder nobody. Does this happen just because you become a vampire? Who are you?
I am Lucien Lachance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you are a killer, taker of life, a harvester of souls.
No.
Your work, your deathcraft, pleases the Night Mother.
No.
And so, I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
You got me all wrong, mister. I'm the Crocodile Queen. I'm something of a thief, but I'm no murderer. What's he talking about, y'all? When did I murder? I didn't murder anybody. Why is he saying this? I don't know what to do. How would I not? What? I reckon I'll say, you know what? I can't even, I'm so tongue-tied, y'all. I'm not even gonna say anything to him.
So, I have your rapt attention. Splendid. Now listen closely. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
But I'm no murderer.
No? The Night Mother seems to think otherwise. Allow me to grant you a gift, in case you reconsider. It is a virgin blade, and thirsts for blood. Now, I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
My gosh, y'all, this is things have taken a turn for the worse, y'all. This was not planned. I don't know how this has happened. I become a vampire and a murderer in one. Like, I go to bed, the total innocent dragon queen that I am, never did nothing wrong, tight chastity belt, living an upright, righteous life, you know, have only engaged in minor, very forgivable petty crime, you know, such as, you know, a touch of thievery here and there, you know, it's just nothing really bad. No grand theft auto, no grand theft, what would I call it? No grand theft horses or anything like that. No big crime, stuff that would get your hands cut off in the olden days. None of that. You know, sure, I've taken a few, you know, assorted wine bottles that don't belong to me, a necklace here and there, but those people didn't need that stuff no way, y'all. They didn't have not a single use for it. They were already filthy rich, you know. I'm something of a Robin Hood character. And everybody knows that. But I go to bed the most righteous, innocent person that has ever lived, and I wake up a damnable vampire and a murderer to boot. Y'all, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What is this Dark Brotherhood he speaks of, y'all? It's clearly misogynistic. Look at there. Why is it a brotherhood? You know, it could be a dark personhood and be inclusive. I mean, where's the dark sisterhood at? You know, that's what I want to be a part of. But it's okay.
Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood? Of the remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats? Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more.
At least he's honest.
More than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread Father Sithis. We are family, with bonds forged in blood and death.
Okay. Well, tell me about this Night Mother figure. After we get done yapping with him, y'all, I'm gonna have to take a little break. I have got to visit the little lady's room. But Lucien, tell me about the Night Mother.
We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain.
Oh my.
She loves her children, you see.
Well, okay, maybe they're not misogynistic, you know. They worship the Night Mother, after all, and she should be worshipped. You know, she's a mother. She's the matron, y'all. She got that mommy energy. Okay, I'm with it. Hey, look, we've clearly taken a turn toward the dark side here, but, you know, if it helps me, you know, accumulate power to further my reign, you know, conquering Tamriel and ruling it with a completely and totally velvet fist, then I'm with it. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna go take that little break. I'm gonna get some coffee, go for a tinkle, and I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, y'all. I'm back. I heated my coffee up a little bit. Just got the legs nice and stretched out. I feel much improved. Oh, so much. Let me get a sip. I thought I was gonna have a little headache this morning. I had a little pain. Y'all ever get one of those little, feels like eye strain, where you get like this little achy pain in your eye just above it, like it feels like it's between your eyebrow and your eyeball. And I said, oh no, I hope we're not dealing with that this morning. But I got me out a couple Tylenol and I just sat them on the desk. I was prepared, y'all, but I hadn't had to take them yet. It kind of just went away. So I'm thankful for that. Let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, Lucien Lachance. And the speaker, Lucien. Tell me about the speaker.
Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place within our family.
Right. Okay. So basically, he's just a recruiter. You know, he's calling himself something fancy. The Black Hand, was that even talked about in Skyrim? Had they sort of gotten away? Y'all, let's see, so what are their roots? Like, they have roots in the Morag tongue. I think that's what it's called. And from Morrowind, and in Morrowind, God, I wish, you know, I love Oblivion, y'all, but there's a huge part of me that wished, on the wish of all wishes, that they would have updated and remastered Morrowind. Y'all, if y'all never played Morrowind, it would be hard. If y'all have never played it, it'd be hard for you to play it now because the graphics are so dated and stuff. But I know a lot of gamers out there, like, I think the real gamers look past graphics, right? Because that's not what makes a game good. The gameplay is what makes the game good. And I've always felt like that. I think like modern developers are a little too hung up on graphics. And they put a ton of their budget toward that, and they kind of, when what they should really be doing is putting their budget toward design and like really getting the core gameplay, you know, locked in concrete. But yeah, it's a big focus on graphics these days. There's such a focus on it that y'all, you've seen all these games now that are having to load the shaders before you can even launch the game. That tells you right there, you're doing too much. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, because now people are we're having to update our systems more often, and it's getting kind of wild. Let me get a sip of coffee. Lucien Lachance. Okay. Let me back out of this conversation
Your
with him.
path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Okay, so let's see what being a vampire has done to me. Boy, you don't close a door when you leave somebody's room? Oh my God, y'all. Y'all know people like this, don't you? Like they come in a room with you, and then they go out and leave the door open when the door was closed before they came in. Like, that's a spanking. That's a spanking and a half. And I'm not shy about it. I'll take them right over my knee. In a heartbeat. What a lovely picture, although it's crooked. Like, why wouldn't they center that up a little bit? Anyway, let me see, y'all. Gosh. I'm doing the thing. Oh yeah, I'm a cat burglar and a night sister. A night sister of the Blades. So let me see. What has this actually done to me? Right. Like the up arrows mean a buff, right? So I can just skip over a lot of this. Vampire skills increase illusion and mysticism. Oh, it gives me a little bit better sneak, 5 points. Doesn't help with speech. Oh, it helps with speed. Very good. Helps with strength. What about helps with willpower? Vampirism gives you a 100% chance to resist disease, but it's also a disease in itself, y'all. So isn't that paradoxical? Have we not created a fucking paradox? If vampirism is a disease and having the disease makes you resistant to all diseases, how could that be possible? It's a form of abrogated logic, is what it is. And I'm here for it. Love it. Resist okay, it just literally makes you more powerful. I don't see any debuffs, y'all. Where is the debuff? Oh, 20% weakness to fire. What? Oh, so y'all, it gives me a spell, and I can actually use this, y'all, because this is now, because being a vampire is part of who I am now. Originally, we said we were not a magic character. This is not planned, y'all. I just forgot that I even had vampirism because it's been a couple weeks or whatever since I played the game. But now we're a vampire, and this is naturally a part of me to be able to use this little spell. And I'm going to use it. That don't mean I'm going to start wearing magical armor to buff my magic and stuff, but I'm going to use my little vampirism spell. I wonder what it does. That's pretty cool. Now I have a little spell I can use. I kind of think of it the same way I think of on a non-magical character still being able to use scrolls. Because people can, like, you know, bumble their way through an incantation. Anybody could do that. You know, Harry Potter was a shit wizard, and he could do that, y'all. Okay. And don't hit my line, please. If you're gravely offended. Hermione, though, she was a peak witch. That's a S tier witch right there, y'all. Anyway. And Ron, low key, great wizard. Really great. Just a little clumsy. But quite the spellcaster, nonetheless. But I think about this the same way I think about scrolls and staves and stuff. Anybody can pick up a stick and wiggle it about until a piece of magic comes flying out of it. Anybody can do that. But also anybody that becomes a vampire would be able to, like, use their vampirism, right? This is sort of the same deal. So we're a vampire now. This is cool. This is a really cool turn in my character story because I was not planning on doing this. I was just going to be a thief, and I was going to, you know, carry on with, like, the blades and everything and get done with all that and overthrow Mayru's Dagon or whatever his name is. Mayrunes, I believe. But I can resist 100%. Resist poison. That's Argonian. Resist paralysis. Resist normal. It just makes you better. But I bet you can't go out in the sunlight, y'all. So being a vampire gives you a lot of really good stuff. I wish it fortified speechcraft, like through intimidation or something like that. That would be cool. Hand to hand. It does hand to hand. Athletics. Everything. Not endurance, though. If it fortified strength, why wouldn't it make you able to, you know, fortify endurance? Athletics. No agility? I can't believe being a vampire don't make you more agile. Like, aren't they all nambly-bambly? It fortifies restoration. So it's really good to have. Okay, well, I thought I'd read that in Oblivion it was kind of terrible. But I don't see where that's true. They may have buffed it a touch. Okay, and is this like a low form of Night Eye I have now? What's going on? But also I didn't level up. It's 10:51. Let's go 2 hours, so it's like in the dead of night. Or the wee hours of the morning, because we got to do a bit of thefty poo, y'all. Oh good, you have ascended to level 12. You can't believe how easy it is. You just have to go a little crazy. And then, suddenly, it all makes sense and everything you do turns to gold. Okay. I got 12 virtues. Oh my, we are now maxed out and then some on speed. I guess that's because of vampirism. We about to max out agility. We were doing speed, agility, and personality. So, and then we're going to start doing... We're not going to put anything else. Being a thief gives us 65 luck. I know I've talked about this, but not everybody's been around and not everybody watches VOD. So we do the thief because we get this huge 65 chunk of luck. And then we don't mess with it anymore because that's plenty. Okay. And the way to think about luck is extremely powerful. It's basically like just turning the difficulty slider down on the game. It's very powerful. So you want a big chunk of it. You don't have to have it. I mean, it's like anything else. You could play this whole game through on the intended medium difficulty and never have to even put no attributes, y'all. Would it be harder? Yes, it would, but you could do it. So we're still trying to max out personality. Now we're done with agility. And what are we going to start with now? I do believe that we're going to start with endurance because this helps with carry weight. Alright, so from now on, it's going to be probably maxing endurance, personality. And then we're going to start, I don't know, maybe strength. Because I do use a sword sometimes, y'all. I do that as a backup. But at some point, archery will become really powerful, and then maybe I'll put points into int or willpower, because one of those helps with alchemy, I believe. And so, I'll look into it when the time comes. Yeah, I'll have to think about this a bit, but confirm this. I feel good with this. Now let me say. What are you doing, boy? Damn confused ass orc. Bro, that ain't a mirror. Like, you just looking at a locked door, homie. What you plotting? This mofo plotting, y'all. He's about to, you know, get off the high road. It looks like he's about to take the low road, y'all.
Hail!
What is it now?
Have you heard about that ghost of the old man that looks out into Nibbon Bay each night? They're calling him the Forlorn Watchman. Spooky.
Ooh.
Bye.
We might have to investigate that, y'all.
Evening.
I've got to go sit. Don't talk to me. I have to go do a touch of thievery. We're in the wee hours of the morning. And also, let me equip. Oh, it's raining. Oh, look at this.
Take a break. It's about time.
Y'all, look at the beautiful lighting in this game. That's really something. Alright, let me, so what time is it? It's like 1:30 a.m. Let me do this real quick. Let's go magic. And look, y'all, I can totally use vampirism because it doesn't even list that as a spell. Oh, and I've got Hunter's Sight now as part of being a vampire. Heck yeah, I can use that too. So I've got a few spells I can use now without cheating my non-magic playthrough. It would be, y'all, it would be like becoming a vamp. If I didn't use the spells with that comes with the toolkit of being a vampire, y'all, it would be like being a freaking vampire and saying, oh, you know, guess I won't use my fangs. You know, it's a part of who you are. You have to bite people and drink their blood. It's just kind of like, I mean, what vampire doesn't do that? You know, other than fake ones and ones that suck. You know, no pun intended, like Edward Cullen comes to mind. A glittering vampire. Imagine. Ugh. Disgusting. And don't hit my line. Edward Cullen lovers, do not do it. So let me it's just called vampirism. I got to know what this does. It calls it, but it's an ability. Oh, it's not a spell? I just have 25 points of vampirism, but it's labeled as destruction. Hold on, I'm so confused. So this is not even, oh gosh, it's not even a spell. I was hoping it'd be like a drain life spell or something. So it gives me this, so the Hunter's Sight. I also have this other little spell which is given by a stone, I believe, or something, the Master's Hand. I'm gonna put this right here. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my, okay. Hold on, I'm doing, y'all, I'm hitting stuff I don't mean to hit. There we go. Okay, we have to do a touch of robbery. I think I need 500 goldages. Oh, I can see people. Oh, very good. We're gonna hop in here. Gosh darn it. I gotta take my time. There we go. Very good. What is that, y'all? What is that other thing that's draining on the bottom left? I'm not sure what that is. But we can just start, you know, clipping stuff. We're gonna clip it, y'all. I got a touch of that kleptomania. What you got in your cupboard, girl? Nothing of worth, nothing of value. And why you got this thing up here to keep people, like, girl, nobody's interested in looking at you while you asleep. You know. Let's have a look at her. Nope, sure as the world ain't nobody trying to look at that. You know, got the face of a true gremlin. Why am I hearing Nernroot? Oh, because it's right there. We'll have that. Thank you, honey. What's that you got on your back there? Oh, she's got a chest. I mean, of course she has a chest, y'all. Every human on the planet has a chest. You know, I just mean that she has a trunk that likely has treasure in it, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. Please. Get this and this. Appreciate it. Also, I'm gonna do this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's giving me some kind of thing when I'm mousing over. You see this on my cursor? It's that vampirism icon. What is this? Can I feed on her? Y'all, I'm about to go Draculette on her, y'all. I'm about to drink this woman's blood. Oh my, I hope she tasty. Let me get a little sip, y'all. I'm gonna get a little sip of blood. Hold on, y'all. Gonna get a little sip of blood. Just give me a second. Yeah, we're gonna feed. Then we just gonna take whatever she's got. Why would I pick her pockets when I can just have a little, you know, a little nip of blood, y'all? That's all I'm doing. It's totally innocent, please. Oh yeah. Sucky sucky. I got that, y'all. I got that blood. Oh, your hunger for blood has been satisfied. For now. I didn't realize I was hungering. What does that mean? Is there like a gameplay system where I have to feed? Y'all, this could be a whole ass fun thing. Like, am I low-key glad I got vampirism now? Kinda. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I kinda am. I am. Yep. What happens if I keep feeding? I mean, it's for science, y'all. I'm not trying to kill the girl, I promise you that. But that blood was sure as heck very tasty. And I would like to have another. It kind of tastes like cotton candy, mixed with copper. Which is delicious, actually, when you're a vampire. Oh yeah. Very tasty. Yes, let's try again. Oh, I can't do it again. Yes, I can. It's just not giving me... Hold on. Let's feed again. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time. If I do it one more time and it doesn't do anything to her, then we're just going to assume it's not... It doesn't actually kill people. Okay, it doesn't kill them. In Skyrim, I believe you can kill them that way, but I always felt like that was kind of a little cheap, you know. All right, let me pick the pockets. We're gonna have her key. We're gonna take this big boy. Oh, she didn't like that. Honey, calm down. Calm down, girl. I've already... Oh, she's got a long ass face, y'all. Why the long face, dear? Just calm down. I'm gonna reload the save, y'all. I don't care. I've had to do it a couple times already, and it's because the game cheats, y'all. This is not me cheating. This is a game cheating. Like, I should be able, as a Argonian, as a crocodile queen vampiress, you know, I should be able to easily pick her pockets. At this point, I'm very powerful. Put my sword away. I don't need that. I have fangs now. I'm gonna start a guild, call it Only Fangs. But that fucking soda popping, y'all, he beat me to it. It would be, but y'all know, it would be more appropriate for my guild, my thing. And look, I found another chest in here. Glad I did. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop doing that because I'm probably gonna have to reload this save a few times in order to actually pick her pockets, because that heavy mace is gonna be hard to get, but it's very valuable. And I think it would,
What do you think you're doing?
oh my, Lord have mercy, honey. I'm trying to pick your pockets, girl. I wish you wouldn't be so damn uppity. Like, just let me do it. I don't know what the big problem is. Put the sword up. We're just gonna try for the mace. We're not gonna mess with her,
Filthy pickpocket.
Gosh darn you. Load the game. We'll try a few more times. If it don't go, it don't go. I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to make your pickpocket stronger in this game. I wish feeding made them more susceptible to letting, you know, you being able to pick their pockets.
Why, you dirty.
Oh, honey, hush your mouth. Like, how, number one, how do you have a big ass war mace in your pocket? Somebody tell me that. Okay, somebody tell me that, because I would really like to know. How the frick do you have a gigantic two-handed war mace in your pocket? You know, those must be, is it cargo pants? Because you should not be wearing those, because they aren't fashionable and they never have been. And everybody knows that. At least people in my community know that. Go over here, pick these pockets. Give me that mace, girl.
What do you think you're doing?
Shut up. I'm taking that hammer. Am I gonna have to kill? I'm gonna have to kill her, y'all. I'm gonna try one more time, and then beyond that, she's forcing my hand. Y'all saw her do it, y'all. I would never murder somebody. Please don't think I would. But I am gonna have to permanently incapacitate her. But I would never murder someone. Please don't think I would. Last chance, girl. Give me that warhammer.
Why, you dirty.
Oh, you hoe. You dirty hoe. Gosh darn dirty hoe. I'm tired of her mess already. It's time for a little stabby, but we're gonna feed on her. We're gonna get a nip of blood, y'all. We're gonna get a little sucky going. Alright, Androgil, prepare to be fed upon again. Mmm, delicious. Nom nom nom. Yes, I confirm that my hunger has been partially sated for now. And now, Androgil, your time has come, honey. It's time to use my elven dagger upon thy. I'm gonna use it upon your body. I'm not gonna murder you, but I am going to permanently incapacitate your person. Yeah, oh my god, she's very strong. My god, how is this happening? How is she this strong? Holy smokes, y'all. I didn't know I was in for all that. Maybe that warhammer should have gave away her power level. God, turn me into a common criminal. Like, just had to debow her, y'all? Like, I would like to think that I'm a powerful enough Argonian that I could at least slit somebody's throat.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Oh.
Nobody breaks the law on
I
my
didn't
watch.
do anything.
Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
No, I tell you what, mister. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna resist.
Then pay with your blood.
I'm talking to a wall, by the way, in case y'all didn't notice. I'm gonna load the game, and then we're gonna do some arrow work on her. Like, maybe she'll go down a little easier, but if we don't kill her from stealth, it's gonna be very difficult. Okay, it's time to bow up. And I don't mean like bow my chest out. I just mean like actually equip my bow and arrow. That's all I really meant. It's a dwarven bow, y'all. It's a very fine piece of equipment. What if I kill her while she's paralyzed? I do have a paralyzation staff. Let me make sure I got my bit. Oh, hold on, girl. What are you doing? elven arrows. Those are very powerful. 11 damage on. 11 damage. Gosh darn it. Alright. Sorry, sweet lady. It's an arrow straight through the skull.
What's going on?
Oh, she saw me. Maybe if we're gonna have to load the game again. I don't know that I can kill her. Maybe if I get far away from her. We can do it from sneak. Maybe if I get up here or some shit. Get up on this thing. Far as I can get. Okay, up here like this. Gosh darn it. Oh my god. I'm get up there. And now behave yourself. We're gonna start off with like leg shots. Yes. Leg shots. Wrong thing. Dwarven bow. Elven arrows to start. I can't believe my sneak dagger attack didn't kill her. Wait, I have the blade of woe. Is that good? I also have north wind, which I could try hitting her with. What does the blade of woe do? I don't know. It's just called the Blade of Woe, and it doesn't have no magic on it. Doesn't appear to. Oh, my Lanta. Equip the bow. Equip the arrows. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna do it. Damn. It's a hip shot, y'all. Those are extremely injurious. Oh, yeah. Just go back to sleep, honey. There's no need to come. You stupid hoe. You dumb bitch. Get out. Get away from me.
That the best you can do?
Well, I'm killing you, so I mean, it's. Did a guard not see this time? Let me see. Are we good? Like I didn't get a bounty or nothing? Like maybe the guard wasn't nearby or something that time.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have.
Nah, I don't think you will.
Your blood.
I'm not paying with anything. If I was gonna pay with something, it'd be my MasterCard. You know. Certainly wouldn't be paying with blood. That doesn't sound very good. That is not how I wish to pay for things, you know. They don't usually ask for that at Walmart. Like a lot of times I go to Walmart or, you know, I get my groceries and stuff. It would be crazy. Just think about how crazy and wild it would be. That's really unacceptable. You know, to be in line at the checkout and I get up there and I'm like fumbling trying to get my groceries up there on the belt or whatever, because I don't go through self-checkout, y'all. I ain't, like, you have to pay me to do that. Okay, I'm not here for it. I'm not your goddamn circus monkey. Okay, but when I go through somebody checks me out, I don't do it myself. Okay, that's absurd. Not doing that. Not without being paid for. I'm not a cashier. So I'm not a cashier working at Walmart or Food Line. So why the fuck would I check myself out? I don't get paid to do that. They get paid. So I get in the line and I get up there and never once has a cashier said, hey, pay with your blood. You know, because that would be wild as hell. And I wouldn't be there for it. You know, I'm just saying, I don't know how y'all feel about paying with your blood and stuff, but you know, I don't feel like it's appropriate. It's certainly not something you could do very often, you know. Let me get a sip of coffee. But I just prefer to use my debit card or credit card, whatever. I don't use credit cards, but I thought about getting an Amazon one because I use Amazon quite a bit. And that could be beneficial, you know. Yeah. Okay, Aunt, we're gonna have to change strategies with you, honey, because you're a very tough chick. And I feel bad about killing you because you're one hell of a boss, babe. But you gotta go. And when you gotta go, you gotta go. Maybe we do, how long does this last? Oh, man. It's time to chop her. Probably getting arrested for that as well. She's just too strong to do that way.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Oh,
Breaks the law
frick
in my-
you. Frick you, bro.
Then pay with your blood.
Just shut up. You know, they should just give you the... Why not just... Because everybody does this. Why not just put in parentheses, in the parenthetical, a fourth option under resist arrest? Why not just put in the parentheses, reload last save? You know, I mean... Is it that immersion breaking? Because I still have to come in here and do it, right? I mean, just put it in the dialogue options. Come on. Come on. Just do it. Maybe there's a mod for that. Alright, so we can't mess with her. Not in that way. We're just going to have to take her. How the heck? I hate the way the guards know. Like, bro, you're not in the house. She's not screaming or that loud or anything.
I think you should leave.
Oh, now she's just up standing in the bed when I come in. Like, the hell is going on here? Load the game. Maybe we do this. Maybe we just load this one. Yeah. We got a few of these saves now. Let's go in here. We'll get this chest. We'll get whatever's in here. You know, we're probably gonna cure disease. That's pretty good. Just take this. We'll take all this. Why not? Take her wine. She don't need this stuff. She looks like she's eating pretty good, y'all. She's fine. She's got a touch of meat on her bones. You know, she could live off the land for a bit, as they say. Get that Nern root. She don't need that. She's not an alchemist, y'all. She's a dummy. She's a big two-handed mace wielding dummy. You know, she got that retard strength, y'all. That's why she's so powerful. Let me get out of here. Takes a lot to take her down. Okay, let's see. Was it updating? I didn't even notice if it was like updating my how much I had fenced. Like, who's the richest person? Door to the city swimmer's house. City swimmer? The heck is that? Is that their actual name or a description of what they do? City swimmer? The freak. Well, they got enough baskets. Oh, that's a big old watermelon right there. 5 pounds. I don't believe I want to be carrying all that. We'll take this. Ooh, iron helmet with the eagle head on it. I like that. They're not around, so that's good. Check the barrels. Probably nothing of interest. There's a torch. I'll get that repair hammer. I don't really use them much. I just get that Nern root. A lot of people keep Nern root in their houses. Alright, gold. Grab that. What is this? 100. This is worth 100 gold. We'll take this. Very good. Did I check this one? We'll take this little silver. I wish that God, people sleep like nobody respects silver. And why can I sleep in this bed scot-free? I just wonder. But I'm gonna go fence this stuff. I'm gonna go up to I believe I can fence to Scriva. So where am I at actually? Are we still in Braville? Yeah, we're still in Braville. Okay. Let's just wait a bit. Let's wait 5. Let's just do 6 hours. And then see if I can fence to Scriva. I want to get the next quest and get started on it. Alright, we'll go down here. It should be 8 a.m. now, right? It's 9 a.m.
Hello.
Hello. Brah. Brah. Okay, let's go over there. Just a bit bop and a hip hop. Watch out. We're going.
How do you do?
How do you do? I'm doing fine. Like, mind your own business. Like, why are people always in somebody's business? Like, they think they're being polite by asking you how you are. But what business? What business is it of theirs? You know, if I wanted somebody to know how I was doing, y'all think about it. I'd walk right up to them and I'd say, hey, you know what? I'm doing really well. I'm doing so good. That's what I do. I'd walk right up. I'd look them right in the eyes. What I did at work. I'd say, guess what? They'd be like, what? I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. And they're like, oh, okay, okay. And they look very frightened, and I don't know why. I'm not trying to break into this house, and I don't even know what I'm doing. What is the point in being here? What quest is this? I'm on the independent thievery quest, right? Okay, it's just pointing me to Luciana Galen. Okay, good. Well, damn, I mean, honey, you sleeping in like this is a fucking layabout, y'all. It's almost 10 o'clock in the damn morning. Like, good God. These people. Y'all, I'm not picking the door of this woman's house. Where in the fuck? I'm not swearing, y'all. I'm not gonna start. Like, what would my mother say? She'd say, I raised you better than that. How dare you? And she'd stick a bar of soap in my mouth. Let me see. Where am I at? There's just a rant. What am I trying to do, y'all? I need to go like visit the inns and stuff to find her. But clearly it's pointing to her house. Here she comes. Here she comes. Like this shut-in finally leaves her house. Now she's trying to run away. Where
Is this pleasure or business?
Are they afraid of me because I'm a vampire?
What do you want to know?
Like, why are they running from me? What did I do?
Look no further. I'll buy your hot goods.
Oh yeah, I got some fresh donuts, y'all, just straight out the oven. Not the oven, who makes donuts in the oven? I meant the deep fryer, y'all, please forgive. And she wants to buy them from me because she buys hot goods. And the best donuts are hot donuts. Not telling y'all nothing. Well, where's her? How do I talk to her? Train, persuading.
There's much I can show you.
Is it because I'm a vampire that she doesn't have a... Where is her thing?
shadow hide you.
Okay, clearly. Oh, there's bad guys. Is that Hans Blacknail? The legendary Hans Blacknail? Get out of here, big boy. Oh, okay. So we good now. We good. Hans, what were you thinking, mister? What were you thinking? He's been doing his push-ups, y'all. Look at those square pegs. Very nice chest development. Could they be a touch larger? Yes, they could. But are they big enough? That's the question. And I'd say they are. That's my personal judgment. Let me get them silver arrows. I appreciate that. Hans, rest in peace, buddy. You know, don't join cults. Not all cults are good cults. Only join my cult, Hans. The cult of the Crocodile Queen.
Welcome, honored cat burglar.
Apparently, some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deepscorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
I've heard others say the same.
Good day.
Hello.
Have you heard about that goat? The esteemed cat
They just
burglar
gonna yap all
honors
day if I don't interrupt them. Hold up.
Shadow hide the hunter.
Where's she at?
How are you?
She's
I've been
over there.
better.
Get out of the
Mage's
way.
Guild members have said that could. Is this pleasure or
Now we can do it. Now we can barter with her. Okay,
want
y'all. I
one
thought,
hot
like, I was like, oh
customer?
my god. I just became a vampire and all of a sudden I'm gonna have to, like, go get rid of it just so I can talk to this girl. But let me try to fence some stuff. Yeah, this one right here.
I do think I've been taken advantage of.
So we've already fenced 531 gold. But I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this mess.
That's a fair deal.
Bowl. Stuff like cheap wine. I don't
do
drink
think
cheap
I've been-
wine. I don't drink wine in general, y'all. Whiskey girl for life.
I do think I've been taken advantage of.
No, honey, you would know if I'd taken advantage of you. Trust me. Things would be different. Let's just say that. They would have
I
been
do think I've
rearranged
been
a
taken
bit.
adva-
Let's do this. Let's go through here. Leather helmet right here. No, keep the lockpick. My God. Planter. Yeah, we're not trying to plant flowers, you know.
You drive a hard bargain.
Unless it's tulips. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm keeping that damn repair hammer as well.
Let's just keep this affair between the two of us.
Luciana, it was, please stop speaking in sexual euphemism. Please stop doing that. Everybody knows what you're doing. There was no affair. Luciana, there was no affair. All I did was sell you some stuff. Like, this the type of chick, y'all. This the type of chick that hangs out with you, like goes on a date, and then she tells all her friends she had sex with you. I'm telling you right now, I know the type. I've seen it many times. I've been the victim of that bullshit many, many times. Girls and boys, interestingly enough. And I really hate it. Despicable behavior.
Shadow hide you.
I've reached my goal? Right. I was already above that goal. Well, no, I got to 531 after I saw. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't quite above it. I reached my goal. Good. Mission accomplished. I have fenced over 500 gold worth of goods. I should go see Screeva sometime. She might have something for me.
Hi there.
Hail.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found
Good to
it.
see you.
What's new with you?
Be seeing
They
you.
say syndicates
You get
of
any
wizards
closer,
have led
and
a
I'll
boycott
turn your
of
bones to
imperial goods.
ash.
The esteemed cat burglar honors me.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could get an update there, you know, on a quest or something. You know, y'all know how, like, if you listen in on excuse me, on a conversation or something. Sometimes you get like little quest clues and stuff in your quest log. I was trying to see if I could catch a rumor, you know, that we might could do some other little short side quest or something, you know, that would be fun. But look at this man right here. Is that ebony armor? Like, what is this armor he has? He looks to be well adorned, well equipped, you know. In the armor department, please don't think I was suggesting anything else. I was only talking about the armor, please. But he is an Argonian, you know, and I do have, as the Crocodile Queen, I do have an eye for the Argonians. I do. Let's see. Thieves Guild special job.
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all. The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter.
Very good. So we are going to eliminate Scriva. Did I hear you correctly that we are going to eliminate Hieronymus Lex? Scriva, please. Please, honey, tell me how we're going to do that. I'm listening.
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates. The Grey Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild.
Okay, so where is the letter?
The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive.
Okay, so why not just kill Lex then, Scriva?
We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood. For reasons unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular. While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox.
I see you mentioned the Dark Brotherhood, Scriva. That's not something I would know anything about. Nor vampirism, because I'm totally not in the Dark Brotherhood, and and that's true. That's true. I've yet to join y'all. You know, I'm something of a fence rider. Okay. But totally not a vampire. Totally. Glad she's not mentioned that. That would make things a little awkward, honestly. So how do I forge this letter, Scriva?
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal. Darahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbranox in person. Will you accept this commission?
Yeah, it'll be done. I'm gonna do it, Scriva, very begrudgingly. Crocodile Queen got way better things to do, honey. Way better things to do. Okay, like polish my scales, etc., etc. But I suppose I could set that aside momentarily to do your peasantry for you. You know. You need to shave, honey. Yeah, you know it. You're nodding along. But yeah, you gotta, you know, this is definitely more than a 5 o'clock shadow. You know, this is something like about a 3-week shadow is what it is. And I'm gonna need for you to get the clippers on that, honey. Yeah, you're okay with that? Yeah, all right, good. But I'll get to it when I do, Scriva.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood. Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
Very good. Very good. I like to hear that. That's music to my ears.
Its shadow hides the
Isle
hunter.
has become a much more dangerous
Let's get on it. Well, let's get on it, shall we? See if I can't get this done. Let's go Well, was it? Hold up. We have to change, I think. Taking care of Lex is now the priority. So let's just recap. First, I steal the letter from Steward Darrell's desk in Castle Anvil. Then get a fort. This is a lot to do. So let's just start with this first part. Let's go and steal the letter from Steward Darrell's desk in Castle Anvil. That's a good place to start. Let me hop over to Anvil. Let's go to the map and find Anvil if I can. Somewhere. Zoom out. What the heck are you doing? It's way down here. Anvil main gate. Let's go right here. Heavier weapons fatigue you more. You don't say. Like, you know, even back in those days, gravity was intact apparently. You know, and bigger things weighed more, and they were harder to carry, and it made you more tired. Wow.
I ran into some
wow.
woods not long ago. Nasty.
This one's green. Both of these are green, so let's talk to this beggar.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Yeah, some medicine, aka some booze, like Grandpa's old cough medicine. That's what he's talking about.
We're all wondering when more
That ain't what I'm trying to talk to you about, boy. Just tell me about the office.
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
Okay, find the blacksmith.
Blessings.
So now we've got an update. Let's go over here. This seems to be this is the Fighters Guild. Let's see, how do you get, okay, so we gotta go through this door.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a
Boy, ain't nobody
stomach.
trying to talk to you. What is wrong with you?
Take care.
Nobody care about you. Get out of my face. Y'all, I hate to be rude to people, but I can't have people grabbing me by the arm. You know, grabbing me, talking, telling me what I can and can't do. That ain't gonna happen. No. No, no, no.
Evening.
Evening. See, that was a lovely person. I told them evening because they told me evening. They didn't go asking me unnecessary nosy questions, did they? No, they didn't. Like that one guy. I had to give him a lecture. You gotta keep these people in line, y'all. You know, I consider them my subjects already, but they don't consider themselves that way as of yet, but they will soon enough once I rise to power. Completely conquer Tamriel with my crocodile goodness. We're trying to find a blacksmith.
You aren't a member of the castle staff. What are you doing here?
Just honey, it ain't none of your business.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect. Follow me.
Bro, keep your voice down.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago.
Also, I'm not here to, I don't steal cats, y'all.
Disgusting creatures. I hope to never see another.
I do not steal cats. I've never once in my life stolen a cat, so I don't know how I've risen to the rank of cat burglar, because I do not steal cats. Okay, I pet cats. You know, I change their litter box. I give them a place to live. I love them. I do not steal them. That's absurd. That's more of an accusation, really, than it is a title. And where did he go? Like, what the heck? Is he still out here? What? He said follow him and then he disappeared. Where's my marker at?
You. Hi.
I understand the fighters.
Like, I'm so confused. Let's see. You go through here? Freak. Hold on. Let's go back to the quest. Something's happened here. I'm supposed to find the blacksmith. I'm not really sure why.
Well met.
Can't go through there. Well, where did this man go? There's only so many places he could have went. To go through here? Oh, here we go. Door to the smithy. Like, why did he run? Where's the... What? Todd? Howard. Where is the daggum quest marker at? Boy, I know you be in the chat. What are you doing? Like, fix your game. So we got a quest update. Very good. Orin has shown me a secret passage within the walls of Castle Anvil. It should let me get closer to Daryl's office without being seen by the castle guards. Very good. That's a quest update. And y'all, I'm going to call that mission accomplished. I think we've got to a good stopping point for the day. And that's just kind of where the energy's at. And so thank you everybody that came out. You know, everybody that lurked and everybody that will watch the VOD. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all's support. Today is Sunday, so I'm gonna be off a couple of days and I'll be back with you on Wednesday. And we'll be starting off our week as we normally do with some WoW. We got plenty to do. There is actually so much to do. I'm getting back into delves and all that fun stuff. But yeah. So other than that, I just hope y'all have a really rest of your day and a lovely Sunday. And whatever y'all find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. And until next time, I'll see you all later. And bye-bye for now.